All right. Hello, folks. Welcome to Caves of Qud. Let's play this game again. Haven't played it in a while. So, if we all remember, last time I finished essentially the main quest, the Tomb of the Eaters, with a character that was sort of the domination type, you know, with companions and stuff. So I was thinking, what are my goals for this game still? And I think my main goal for this game is to finish the game without companions, you know, just on our own. And that's going to be the thing for the future. And, you know, let's try that. Let's make a new character. This is 2021 goals for Caves of Qud, is that. You know, like before the game is finished, I guess. I want to do that once, and maybe after that, if I manage to do that, I will probably take a break from this game until it is out in 1.0. Because, you know, I think that might be the best thing to do. So we're going to create a new character. And again, I haven't played this in a while. And I've definitely not played a, you know, like, it took me a while, you know, like a successful run in this game takes a few hours. So, it's been a while since I played a character that was not the domination Esper. So, I think we're gonna go mutated human for the time being. Should we do the horns thing? I think we can do the horns thing. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. That sound good? Maybe? I don't know. Morphotype. So we're going to be a chimera. Physical mutations. Let's go. So we're going to do horns. Should we do something else? Should we have antlers? I think antlers is good. I think having antlers is just fantastic. So let's do that. You know what? I think we're going to go with triple jointed. I think that's going to be a good sort of synergy with the agility requirements of the short blades. I mean, we could do some ridiculous stuff like having double muscled and triple jointed. You know, get our strength and agility up by mutations. You know what? That might actually be kind of fun. We can have defect. And then also get regeneration. You know? That could be cool. You know what? How about we do that? Nerf Poppy. Let's get Nerf Poppy. I find it relatively easy to deal with that one. And we're gonna get regeneration. We don't need like night vision and stuff like that. Because, yeah. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna do this. I'm not gonna get... I don't need night vision because we're not really using our hands all that much. So, I mean, it could be fun to have like multiple arms. But, you know, I think it's okay. Alright, so Arconaut. Yeah, we get plus agility and short blade with that. We could be a gunslinger as well, but I think this might be the most useful one, actually, to be the Arconaut. Let me just quickly check. Additional toughness. We might actually put some points into toughness, by the way. Strength. Yeah, those are the intelligence builds. Toughness, harvestry, weathered. That's actually also kind of nice, the nomad. I don't think I've ever played a nomad. Pilgrim, marauder, gunslinger. Yeah, I think we're going to be an Arconaut. Arconaut with a horn. Starting location. We're going to start in Joppa. What is my name? How about that? Here we go. So, So we have a pocketed vest, we have our antlers, which we're going to use as our main weapon for the time being. Not just for the time being, we're always going to use that as our main weapon, essentially. You know, we have another... I think the right hand is going to be the offhand. So we're going to put the bronze dagger here. We're going to put the glow sphere that we're going to buy pretty soon there. Yeah. Hello. Let's... You have nothing to trade? Interesting. 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 Have they changed that? They might have changed that. Okay. That's a thing. That's alright. So we're not gonna have a glow sphere for the time being. We're gonna find one, I guess. But... oh. Would be kinda interesting if we had to make do with torches. Hey, you have one? Do you have a glow sphere? Do you have glow sphere? No, you don't. No glow sphere. A few carbide things. I guess. Okay, leather moccasins. We're gonna keep the torches then. Pretty heavy, but whatever. Now we have a bunch of... we have a bunch of scrap that we start out with. We're just gonna keep that for the time being. We have a leather cap that we cannot wear, which is fine because the horns are better. Okay. Yeah, no glow sphere for us. That's okay. Let's do the things that we need. I think I just insulted that guy. That's how you do it. Okay. You have anything? No, you obviously have these things, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna get that at a later point. Okay. Shrine to Reshef. Let's do that. Let's get our first historic side quest, which is site, not side quest. The Sukesh Terra. Where is Mappa? Mappa is north. Okay. Let's take a look at this. This is a graffiti tombstone. Somebody vandalized that tombstone. That's not a nice thing to do. Hello, pony. I don't... oh, I do still have a bit of coffee. It's cold, though. Yeah, blah, blah. Cold coffee, jeez. Okay, item mod, counterweighted and jacked. Counterweighted is actually kind of nice, I think I want that. Adds a bonus to hit. You know what, we're gonna get that. What is that weird artifact? Now, we can't get it right now, but we should get it soon. Essentially. Let me just quickly examine this stuff. Rubber gum. It's a freeze grenade. I might get rid of the 2 grenades just for the... just for the thing. Oh dear. Sorry, but that's the doorbell. I'm gonna take that real quick. Yeah, that was the mail. Okay. Gotta let the mail person in, otherwise we don't get mail. Although I'm not expecting anything, but you know. Okay, here's your knick-knack. Have a knick-knack, have that freeze grenade. You know, those MK1 grenades, they are fine, but thermal grenade, you can have that. We're gonna find enough grenades anyways. So that's okay. Skill points, mutation points, we're gonna increase antlers again. So... Whoops. Okay. Whoops. Alright, here we go. Have we done everything? Have we done everything? Yeah, we've kind of done everything. Again, you also don't have a glow sphere, don't you? No. I wonder what that weird artifact is. Yeah, 8 drams. Implant night vision. Okay, interesting. We're not going to be able to use that, but, you know, why not? Let's go down. Why did I get hurt? Snapjaw Hunter hits. Oh yeah, shooty Snapjaw Hunter. Cloth overall, steel longsword. You know what, we're gonna pick up everything. We're not exactly great at trading, is the thing. But, come on. Bark armor, why not? Dagger, leather armor, short sword. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up everything that I can get. And like that bloody wet staff, the bloody wet short bow, the bloody wet studded leather armor. We're gonna do this. I'm not gonna, again, as you've seen, like I'm not going with carapace at this point. I think if we don't intend to, carapace is very good, but if we don't intend to supercharge the carapace, we're going to end up with something that is not exactly as good as the Zetachrome Loon, and I think we're fine. I think we're actually going to be fine with the, like, we could min-max that with the carapace and be a little bit better, have a little bit more, but I don't think that's all that useful, probably. You know, I think we're going to be fine even just with that, so I'm not gonna sweat that, is what I'm saying. Kind of bugging me that we don't have a glow sphere. It really is. Why you no trade, buddy? Don't like using torches. Because they're bad. Again, we're probably gonna find glow spheres at some point. They're not that hard to find, except when you're looking for one and then you don't find any. That's usually how that goes, but, you know. Leather apron, bronze mace. Wait, so this hasn't changed, right? Yeah, short blades. We're using short blade. What are our skills? Forgot about that. We have spry. Get a bonus to our dodge value, which is nice. Jab. Yeah, we should definitely get these things. We're probably going to max out our short blade tree. Right, we have scavenger. Get disassemble. Yeah, we have an easy way forward. I might go for some amount of dual wielding. So once we have, or once we can get the higher tier stuff and the floating glow sphere and stuff, we'll probably be kind of good once we have the horn main hand and like 2 Zetachrome daggers or whatever. If I make it that far, but, you know, it's a big if. But yeah. Like the downstairs, the deep underground. The downstairs, jeez, Jay. The deep underground becomes a bit more of a scary thing when you don't have a big baboon saving your ass from whatever's down there, so. Yeah, but still, at some point we need to go down there, and we will do some extensive underground exploration because we're pretty dependent on good stuff. Just need to be careful enough not to run into anything super terrible. And, you know, we need to know when to stop, essentially. Know when to stop and go elsewhere. Other thing is, we're gonna not go to the jungle for a while, because those goat folk sowers are gonna blow us apart otherwise. So we're probably going to do some other stuff. We might go to the stilt first, actually. We can go to Gridgate without going to the jungle. But we're gonna wait a while until we do Golgotha and Bethesda Susa and that kind of stuff. Wait, so this is... I think this scales with... Yeah, these... Even if it's a short blade... Short blades scale with strength, not with agility, right? Yeah. The thing is, by also increasing agility, we're gonna, in the end, if we make it to the late game, we're gonna end up with a whole bunch of... You know what? I think we're gonna focus on strength. And we're gonna get our agility through triple jointed. We're gonna get that to 5. I don't think we're going to put any more points into it. You know what? I'm going to put this into... Yeah, we can daze enemies, even if we're not using cudgels, which is kind of fun, through the double muscled. Triple jointed. Let's put that in. Skill points. We're gonna do blood letter first. We're gonna write someone a blood letter. Written in blood. Because we're corny like that. Okay. Again, we're just picking up everything. Oh, I am actually carrying too much to move. What is this? Cleated leather moccasins. What does that do? Ah, saves versus involuntary movement, huh? We have nothing on our feet, so we can use that for now. Drop that. Drop pocketed vest. I think the bark armor isn't really worth much. Okay, we're gonna go up. We're gonna sell all the stuff, and yeah, I'm just gonna try. The problem is it is very expensive. Like Hans, that's because we are really not good at trading. I know, slowly getting there. Pony up that stuff. Here we go. 169. Nice. We're gonna get... Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're gonna get there. Like 1 or 2 more holes and I think we're gonna be fine. It's actually not much use in picking up the armor. It's mostly the weapons that are worth a lot. Sap? Why is it sappy? I'm not sure. Okay, leather cap, gigantic iron mace. +1 damage, twice as effective when you slam with it. Also much heavier. Yeah, it is. I should pick it up. It's fun. That's fun. That's a fun thing. Also, I've been forgetting to destroy the dreadroots. Iron dagger. Neat. Iron dagger. Here we go. Do a little bit of extermination down here. I think it's not extermination when it's plants, right? What would you call that? Like an exterminator is like for bugs and stuff, right? What do you do when you... Who do you call when your home is infested by plants? By just aggressive plants? Who are you gonna call? Hey, Crambo. Slash and burn farming. Mm-hmm. Hey, more torches. This is the first time in years that I don't get rid of all of my torches at the start. Okay, there's another dread root, so let's do that. Nothing in there, that's fine. Okay, studded leather. We're not going to pick up the studded leather, that's too heavy. Alright. Two-handed sword, thank you. That's a good dread root. We're going to get that once we know harvestry. Battle axe. We can probably go back up now. Or soonish. Just explore a bit of the rest of this. Iron battle axe, sure. Bronze dagger, sure. Ooh. Oh yeah, that was a dreadwood. So at some point, in terms of my skill plan, we're at some point going to start investing into dual wield, but that's kind of low on the priority list. At some point we're gonna dual wield, but I'm more into other stuff right now. So you know, oh bollocks! Hey. Do we have any? No. Ooh, gotta be careful, yeah. And I was killed. I was not careful. Let's try that again. That was stupid. I should have run away. I know that this is. I should know. I should know. And I did know. I was just not. You have nothing to trade, huh? So they took out the initial glow sphere. Interesting. Interesting. It must have been with a recent patch, you know. I set out a few feature Fridays. So, but yeah. I guess you can probably still get it, but yeah. Oh, plastic tree, jeez, okay. I mean, that's an artifact. We can give that to Argive, so that's fine. Okay, let me see. What do you have? Do you have anything good? No, not really. Not really. Not really, not really. Let's get rid of the crap. Kind of a bummer. I liked having just having a glow sphere at the start. It was a bit of a, I don't know. It was a bit of a comfort, I guess. All right, steel boots. Oh, I would kind of like those. Okay, so yeah, steel boots. I'm gonna kind of mark that. I might get that if I'm able. Okay, let's take a look at that. Reshef. Piece of Reshef information. You have nothing. Yeah, I'm working on it. I already got the quest. Did I get the... No. Buddy, where are you? Zealot. Where is the zealot? Be careful where you walk, buddy. It's dangerous over here. Give artifact. Plastic tree. Give artifact. Yeah, I have one of the defoliant grenades. That's fine. Weird wire conduit. Here we go. Where is the zealot? Are you dead? Huh? No. No zealot! What's going on? Things have changed! While I wasn't looking. Oh, there you are. Okay. Hey, buddy, don't hide from me. I want to go to your stupid Woodstock. Okay, let's go here. Dies comrade. Huh. Kazukish. Trying to find Dies comrade in Kazukish. I don't know, Dies comrade seems like a... That's a named artifact. That does not seem to be a... That does not seem to be a randomly generated artifact, is what I want to say. Oops, no, we're gonna go up again, because I forgot. I forgot to do this. We're wearing a pocketed vest for the time being, that's fine. Sap mask. We have a lit torch. We're gonna put... Dear me. Okay. Hey Sid. Still playing Monster Hunter, I see. How was your session yesterday? It was good. Alright. That's good to hear. I haven't played the demo yet, but I'm gonna. Not really playing much, except for the stuff that I'm streaming right now. Let's use that. Oh, shotgunner. Early shotgunner. Okay, that's an iron dagger, that's good. Alright. Let's be a bit more careful this time, right? I think this might actually be quite a decent build. So I think we can make this work if I don't screw it up, that is. So we're gonna put that into strength. We're gonna get antlers and we're gonna get triple jointed. I'm gonna get bloodletter. Here we go. All right. Ah, that's another snapshot boss. Let's do this a little more cleverly. By that I mean cheesy on the stairs. You can always use the stairs for cheesing. Ah. Yeah, you're down there. Boop. Yeah, that worked. Fellowship of Wardens increased. Okay. Mysterious changers. Mysterious changers. Very mysterious. Ooh, we got a symbiotic firefly. Oh, that's a good find. Oh, that's a good find. We're gonna use that. Yeah, it's a good find for early in the game, I mean. Did we look at this, actually? Oh, that was another Reshef. Okay, cool. Cool. So we can go hands-free pretty early. The symbiotic firefly does not give you a lot of light radius, but it's the same as the torches, I think, so yeah, it's already an upgrade. Okay, I'm going to sell this stuff. And I'm kind of debating whether I should go for the leather boots and stuff for now. I think I'm going to do it, the steel boots, I mean. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to take the hit to dodge value for the time being. And that's gonna level out at the end, and we're gonna end up with a lot of DV. I think getting AV up is more useful at the start, probably. I don't know. I might do that. And then, you know, at the end, when you get the Zetachrome and the higher tier stuff, the penalty on dodge value goes down a lot again. But I think we're going to go through the whole like plate armor rigmarole anyways. I think that's probably the prudent thing to do. I think that's better. Okay. Wow. It's raining a lot. And storming, kind of. It's one of these days where you don't want to go outside. Which is cool because, you know, going outside, remember that. Remember going outside for leisure? Not just because you definitely need stuff. The old days. The before times. Okay, let's do this. 131. So I think I'm gonna go for the steel boots, you know? We're gonna do another haul back just to get some more water, though. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's go down. You know, one of the important things in this game is to not be too gung-ho early on about stuff. We want to be kind of careful. Because a character that is just starting out is just always extremely fragile. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm just gonna pick up a few things so we can just sell them for a bit of water. Because 27 water is just not enough. You know, 27. Oh, beetle bracelet, nice. 27 water is enough to do the red rock thing, so we don't need to worry about that actually. But I don't know. That's just sort of a thing that I have. I don't like that. Council at Gamma Rock, cool. Can bring that to the library at some point. All right. Scaled wooden buckler. Sure. Sounds a little disgusto. Okay, where are you? There you are. I do kind of want to kill the spiders for now, because 50 is not nothing. Oops, I definitely do not want that corpse. Okay. Is there anything? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff here. Wide-brimmed hat. I cannot wear it, forgot about that. Okay, okay, I think we looked at that. Let's get this. 6 snapjaw corpses here. Jeez. I did a bit of a stairs massacre. Probably looks pretty gnarly. Okay. Let's go here. You know, slow start, but that's how we want it, actually. Did I do everything? Everything, yes. Boom. Alright. I think that's alright. No, we don't need the... We do not need that buckler. We do not need that white-brimmed hat. We do not need that kilted shawl. Okay. Trade complete. Let me just quickly check what this artifact is. It's a pump shotgun. You know what? You know what? Let's just use the pump shotgun for now. Do you have shotgun shells? Yeah. All right. I never really used shotguns in this game, but why not? You know, why not? Also, we're hungry. Let's whip up a meal. Cannot do much for now, but we're gonna get there. All right. Alright, I'm going to stop picking up everything now. Only going to pick up interesting stuff. Flaming iron dagger, yeah, let's get that. Huh? Short sword. What do we have? We have cloth overalls. Interesting. You are not angry at me. Wasn't docile, so apparently centipedes are fine right now. You know what? We're gonna get that water skin. It's good to have a few empty water skins. Once we get some other liquids that we want to store. Iron dagger. We're gonna pick up the daggers. Always good. They don't weigh much. They have even like the bronze daggers have a decent enough ratio between weight and value. Okay. All right. Nope. 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 Okay, let's go down. I think we're here now. Are we? 4 strata deep. Yeah, we are. Okay. Okay. Cannibal. Eat someone else. Or not. No, you don't. Slender furs, iron battle axe, painted iron mace. You can find a studded leather, we're gonna take it. It's gonna bring our dodge value down a whole bunch, but you know. Oh jeez. Oh fuck, that's a slug snout. Oh no. I was killed. Yeah. Because I wasn't careful enough again. I'm gonna replay the most recent character, we're gonna do it again. I don't know where I'm going with those naming conventions, but you know? There's a theme. Okay, let's do this again. Ah, stuck in the start. You have a Taco Suprema, but no glow sphere. I'm pretty bummed that now we don't have the... Obviously now we don't have the thing. The symbiotic firefly. It was kind of awesome having that at the start. It's always when a run ends early, and it's a run where you just had an awesome thing. That's always kind of a bummer. Okay. Salve injector. Sure. Another weird artifact. Thermal grenade. Okay. Take all. Here we go. Hey friend, what do you have? No. Part of me is always hoping that Tam might have a glow sphere, but alas, that's not the case. Okay, let's slugs. I always have the muscle memory to sell those torches, but let's not. Not the best idea right now. Okay. Okay. Did we get the quest? Critters, Shekinah, yep. Reshef. Here we go. Also, we did not... well, now we don't find out what Dai's comrade is. I was interested in that. Sugar pool. Oh, it's near the rust wells. I always like when it's near the rust wells. It's always a good time to do it. Ezra recoiler. Oh, that's fun. Way too expensive though. Oh shit. Data disk for the salve injector. Fuck me. Okay, we're gonna get that. We're gonna... You know what? I'm going to sell all of these. Just for now. Oh, we're gonna... Now, we definitely need the data disk for the salve injector. So, we're gonna lug... It's 300, wasn't it? We're gonna lug everything, and I mean everything, back to Archive to get that. We definitely want that data disk. The thing is, like, salve injectors, again, are not that hard to build. You just need dread roots, essentially. And the other components are not hard to come by, so... Essentially, it just means as many salve injectors as you can find dread roots. And, yeah. That's pretty good. That's generally pretty good. So, well, we want to get that before Archive's inventory resets. It takes a while. The reset takes a while, so we're gonna be able to do it. But yeah. And axe. Get everything. Get everything. Cloth robe, staff. I hate seed-spitting vines. You know, that was kind of the... I was a bit careless because for some reason I thought it was a seed-spitting vine and not a slug snout, even though I was taking all that damage. I'm rusty, folks. I'm rusty at this game. Level 2. Antlers. Club. Wooden buckler. Give me that. Give me everything. Definitely give me the dreadwood tubers, because now we actually have a use for it. Okay, let's keep going down. Where's my carry capacity? Over there. Yeah. Okay. We can still lug around a bunch of stuff. Dreadwood tuber. Here we go. That's the first one. Again, ooh, Jesus. Getting kind of in trouble with the amoebas here. That's a seed-spitting vine over there. Why are there so many amoebas? Level 3. Leveling up by killing amoebas. The world we live in. Triple jointed. I'm gonna put that into strength. Should we get bloodletter? Let's get bloodletter. I think that's okay. Maybe actually starting out with getting bloodletter is not that useful. We could probably be a bit smarter in our skill point allocation, but it probably doesn't matter that much. What are my 3 favorite roguelike games? Number 1 is probably Caves of Qud. This is kind of the one that I play the most. Let me think. Like, everything except Caves of Qud is gonna become difficult. I have a big fondness for Rogue, like the original Rogue, and some derivatives. There was a time where I was very into Brogue, you know, that variation of Rogue. It's not a variation of Rogue, it's a different game, but it's a very good one that kind of really captures what the original was about. So that is probably up there, maybe second place, I don't know. I have a lingering fondness for NetHack. Because that was kind of always the one, you know? That was kind of... there was a time when I didn't play many games. I did not have any consoles, I did not have a gaming computer. I essentially just had like a little sub-notebook that couldn't really play any games. And NetHack was the one game that I was playing. That was like, you know, university stuff. So, yeah, I just played NetHack, essentially. So I have a lot of fondness for NetHack. Never played it on stream and stuff, but I don't know if I will, actually. But I would say NetHack is probably number 2. But in a weird way, like, I've never ascended in NetHack, though. That's maybe another, you know, like gaming bucket list stuff. I do want to ascend in NetHack and I do want to ascend in Rogue at some point. So I will have to do that. But something like that. I don't know. It's a boring list, I know. But Caves of Qud is kind of the only roguelike that I ever got really good at. There's a bunch of other ones that I find extremely interesting and that I liked a lot from the bits that I've played, but I just kind of haven't played enough of them to say, oh yeah, this is amazing, although I kind of intellectually know that it is amazing. You know, like Cataclysm is one of these. Played a bit of it, you know. Crawl is one of these. Played a bunch of Crawl, but not really enough to say that I really got a good grasp on the game. But Crawl is fantastic. Like, if I played that more, I would probably love it. There was a roguelike, it's a kind of a little known one that I played a bunch of. That was super janky. It was kind of a space exploration thing. It was called Prospector. I don't know if that is actually still in development. I should actually check back in with that. I played it at a very, very early stage and it was super janky. And most runs ended because something went wrong. Not because I got murdered. Not because I got murked by something. But I really, really liked that one. You know, you played as a prospector. You know, you landed at a space map, you had a spaceship, and you land on planets and collect resources and stuff like that. And, you know, make notes of local fauna. and flora and try to not get murdered by extremely hostile environments. That's essentially what that game is. And it was fucking great. Like it was so early that it didn't really work, but there was sort of a seed of something amazing there. I need to check back in with that. Okay, iron shots. How much can we still carry? Yeah, still a lot. We need to get that self-injector recipe. Door in the Woods. I've never tried that. I actually know nothing about that game. It's kind of the first time I heard about that. What kind of game is it? One game that I could never really... I've played a bunch of Tome. Tales of Maj. Yeah. But it never... that game never really clicked with me. I don't know. You know? I never really got sort of into the... sort of the Angband family. I don't know. Carrying too much to move, oh dear. What am I carrying? Another ASCII roguelike game. Yeah. Okay, I have not heard of that one. There's so many of them. Okay, let's go back up. Sell that stuff to Archive and continue doing what we're doing, because it's not going to be enough. Yeah, I never particularly liked Angband, and I never particularly liked Tales. Tome. Also something I probably just need to try to get into that, really. Like, give it an honest shot. And that would be kind of different. But yeah. I still have a long way to go. Musket, yeah, you take that. Take my stuff. I'm gonna keep those. That's about 32. Trade complete. How much is it? How much is it? 350. Jesus. Okay, yeah. We need to do a few more hauls here. Yeah, so what's Door in the Woods like? Another game that I have a great fascination for that I never really took the time to get into is Unreal World. Always kind of wanted to play that one. You know? Unreal World is just such a likable game in a lot of ways. Like, it hates you, but it's a likable game. You know, all the photos of, like, the illustrations being just photos of Finnish metalheads in the woods is just incredible. You know, it's like a good example of sort of the survival type. It kind of threads that needle between roguelike and just survival simulation game. Yeah, like the whole survival simulation thing became kind of big at some point, if you remember. And Unreal World was just doing all of that stuff in like 1993. It's kind of crazy. And it's just never stopped being developed. But it's kind of crazy to think about like what Unreal World did at the time that it was current. And also sort of like, yeah, there were other things, obviously, that influenced that. Like games like Robinson's Requiem. I played Robinson's Requiem. That's a weird game. That's like a 3D survival sim in from like the early 90s or like mid 90s, 95 or something that game was. I don't quite remember. Like around that time, with sort of a crude 3D engine as it was at the time. And it's like, I remember that game to being borderline unplayable, but yeah. I don't know, at some point, you know, this type of survival game became huge for a while. Got a lot of, like very recently, I mean. I think that died down a little again, but there was a time when suddenly everybody was making survival games. You know, usually with more of a multiplayer aspect to it, but yeah. Oh yeah, Unreal World. This makes me want to get into Unreal World. I guess I should probably check out Door in the Woods. Okay, how are we doing? Okay, my neighbor is shouting again. Probably not getting picked up, hopefully, by the microphone. He just shouts a lot. I don't know. I think it's not even a an aggressive thing. I think there's just communication. Is shouting. I don't know. All right, antlers, 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 antlers. Yeah, I'm gonna do triple jointed. Get that agility up. Okay, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna get disassemble. We're gonna get jab. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Okay. You know, I like weird little... Also, another one that I'm thinking of right now, DRL, or like Doom roguelike, which it is not allowed to be called anymore. But I like that one a lot too. Mainly because I really like Doom. I really like Doom, like the old Doom, and WODs for the older Doom. And yeah, that was kind of a cool thing. Again, I've played most of it when it was still like an ASCII game. I know it got like tile sets and everything, and I haven't really kind of just dropped off of it at some point, but that was another sort of college game for me that I played when I was also playing NetHack. I played Doom RL a bunch. Again, like the ASCII version of the game. Yeah, and I know about Jupiter Hell, but I haven't played it. Again, there's so many roguelikes and so little time. Although I think I'm probably going to buy Jupiter Hell just to support the developer. Good reminder of that. I need to do that at some point. Oops, giant centipede corpse. Do not want that. And then maybe play at some point, you know, as it goes. At some point I will probably just have to close the book on Caves of Qud for a while, and that will allow me to play a lot of other games. The thing is, like, I'm not a roguelike hardliner in terms of what I like to play. Like, I like to play a lot of other types of games, which makes it even more difficult to get into more roguelikes. I don't know. Oops, overburdened. We're gonna leave the studded leather because that's not worth a lot. We're gonna go back up again. Oop. Not up. You know? I'm just happy that I'm not into MMOs. Stuff like that. You know, I don't really have, apart from Caves of Qud and roguelikes, I guess, I don't really have like a multiplayer forever game that I always play, which is like I'm not into MOBAs, so I guess I'm kind of lucky in that regard. Leather moccasins and a lot of stuff over here. Okay, yeah, that is a decent haul. $107. Yeah, trade complete. 302. So how much is the rest of this? Another 62. Okay, I'm gonna get it, and we're gonna get more water. We're gonna get more water once we can have that high explosive grenade. Why not? I do just want that data disk. Yeah, now we have 13 grams of water. We definitely need to get some more water. So we're gonna do another haul of stuff back up to Archive. And yeah. So let me just quickly check. Any more dread roots? We need to check for dread roots because I need those tubers. Okay, that is one that we cannot harvest. The rest is not dread roots. That's just a young ivory. There's another dread root down there. That might be a harvestable one. I might have let that live deliberately. Yes, I did. That a harvestable dreadroot? No, it's a non-harvestable dreadroot, so we're going to destroy that in the hopes of getting a tuber. I'm going to invest time into crawl stone soup. Another made it look fun. Another German fellow. Terrible. Yeah, I don't know. Also, a German streamer that streams in English. Yeah. Neck deep into Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, I heard that's good. 60% of free time gets sucked into it. Oh, geez, yeah. I never. The one MMO that I really got into. It was also kind of a social thing. I played that with friends and stuff. Why am I? Oh, that's 5 strata deep. That's too deep. One MMO, the one MMO that I really, MMO-ish game that I really got into, but it was sort of a playing with friends thing. But I played like 4 digits amount of hours of that game was Guild Wars, the first Guild Wars. I also played the second Guild Wars, but you know, it wasn't the same anymore. Kind of dropped off from that. But Guild Wars. Hell of a game. Hell of a game. The thing I liked about Guild Wars was that it wasn't really about sort of like stats and equipment progression. You know? Like you got like max stats and best equipment. Essentially, you could, like with the later stuff with like factions and Nightfall, you could get that in like 30 hours, which is nothing for an MMO. But that's not what the game is about. You know, it was kind of about making builds. Almost kind of like a deck building game in a lot of ways. And I do not like digital card games all that much. But that one just kind of got me. So yeah, that was my MMO experience. And I'm not into looking for another one, actually. Also, played a bunch of Guild Wars 2. But it just wasn't the same. Shit. Okay. Cobalt tube? What's that? Blaze injector. Okay, that's cool. With artifact, freeze grenade, electro bow. Oh, neat. We're gonna get it. I cannot use it yet. Oh, desert rifle. Oh, hello. Oh, that was a good one. Let's rest to not get killed, because that would be highly unfortunate at this point. Another mutation point. Yeah, we cannot do that. Increased by 3. I guess that's another point for regeneration. We're gonna do double muscle later, once we get regeneration to 5. Ooh. Hidden crab. Spent a lot of time in Guild Wars 1. PvP. Yeah, tried a bunch of classes. Yeah, we got kind of into sort of the... You know, we are kind of a guild with a bunch of friends. And we kind of got into sort of the high-level PvE stuff. Higher, that's good. That's a good book. And then it's like Donkey Kong, how high can you get? Decoded the signal, no one. Okay, so impressed was, sure. Bunch of books is good. But we really sort of like all the hard mode stuff and you know, like the super high level PvE stuff. Like the game was super challenging. You really had to... The game could get super challenging in that way. And you could only... That's the stuff that you can only really do when you're really playing in a group. But yeah, we were really into that for some time. At some point we were just kind of done with that, you know? We just kind of basically did everything that you could do in the game. One moment. Whoops, okay. All right. But yeah, what was I talking about? Guild Wars, yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I miss Guild Wars, but what I really kind of miss is the way we played that game. It's not really the game, I think, the game itself. We're quickly gonna go back because we only have 11 drams of water. So I'm gonna do that again. I'm going to take my time at the start and try to not die. So, you know, it's fine. Once we get past this dicey early part of the game, things are gonna keep getting better. All right. Let's not sell to Argive. How about that? Let's sell to Tam. It doesn't matter. They're going to reset inventory anyways at some point, but... Ooh, the game does not like the umlaut. Okay, let me see. Leather moccasins and leather armor. I think I have a few weapons. Yeah. And we need to keep using torches. The short bow. Might get rid of the electro bow. Let's, you know, I'm probably going to keep using the desert rifle for the time being. And 60, yeah, 60 is okay. Let's get rid of a few books so that we have about 100 drams of water. And now I feel good. Now I have peace of mind And we can just start going about our run properly. Am I recording my archive? Yes, I am. Okay. Good. Good. Also, I want to check. No. Levels are alright. Sometimes I get a weird hum in my microphone. And I usually don't notice it, but it seems to be okay. Oops, famished. Yeah, although I essentially like I might be playing a lot of Caves of Qud today. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go into the afternoon today. So, high-end PvE is your absolute favorite. Keeps me on Final Fantasy XIV. Hardcore raiding content, very refined. A really steady stream of new content compared to any other MMO right now. Yeah, I heard that Final Fantasy XIV is very good, but I just can't have that in my life right now. Oops, my torch burns out. Okay. I mean, we have enough torches. Yeah. You know, like the game was kind of different in that way, but there was enough PvP content for me to play that for like 1,500 hours or something was my count in the end, you know? Like it took a long time until I ran out of stuff. Like, especially out of sort of the hard mode stuff. You could get a lot of mileage out of that stuff. But yeah. You know, that wasn't really their model. Like Guild Wars 1 didn't really run on sort of the service MMO model. You know, it was just a game and then a few expansions. Like you didn't need to pay to play, and it did not have really a lot of sort of item shop free-to-play stuff in it. Which was actually kind of nice, you know. But it didn't have sort of the steady stream of content that you maybe expect from an MMO these days. So I get that. Okay, so we have disassemble. I'm gonna get Tinker 1. Ooh, Flexi Weaved. Yeah, let's get that. Flexi Weaved is actually probably kind of alright to have. Okay, cool. And you know what? I'm not gonna get Hobble. We might do some stuff like... Yeah, that's a toughness thing. We're not gonna get Callous. But we could... you know what? Let's get some endurance. That's useful to have. Wow, I really don't have a lot of stuff, don't I? We have 3 AV and 11 DV. That's not good. Definitely need to do something about that. Yeah, we have an engraved studded leather armor. And that's kind of it. We have no... yeah. We have no gloves. No shoes. That's all like kind of not great. Oh, Christ. Oh. Need to get away from that Killipede. Shit. Kind of maneuvered myself into a bad spot. Yeah. Christ. Is it following me? No. Can we kill it? Yes. Luckily we're doing a lot of damage, but we're also taking way too much damage. Yeah, I wasn't paying enough attention to equipment. Wow, there's a lot of crabs there. I hope it's not a boss group. Like a king crab would be bad here. Usually, that would be a super rare thing for them to be here, but... No, it's okay. Alright. I mean, like, Guild Wars 2 is much more of a traditional MMO, right? There's maybe sort of the... That might be part of the reason why I didn't get into it. So, fun fact, when World of Warcraft came out, I bought it because I really liked Warcraft 2, right? And I was like, yeah, like running around in that world would be kind of incredible. And it kind of was. And I got to about level 30 and then I just stopped playing. Like I couldn't, I don't know, it just didn't interest me enough. There's something about sort of like the classic MMO-ish gameplay, or like the experience, sort of the type of play that this game has that I just can't really do anymore. Or not anymore, like even back then. Like I don't really... I think part of sort of games that have those very compulsive gameplay loops... Whoops. I have the same thing with loot games, like Diablo, for example. Like part of these very compulsive gameplay loops interfaces in a bad way with some of the myriad of mental issues that I have. And playing that type of game just makes me feel like crap. Like in a very real way. And I think I had that with World of Warcraft. And I get that with MMOs. And for some weird reason I didn't have it with Guild Wars. You know, there was kind of a... I don't know why. Like I remember at some point I actually played through all of Diablo 3. You know, I used to love Diablo and Diablo 2 way back then. And I did do that, but it put me in a bad spot mentally. Which is like, there's something kind of irrational about that, because like playing a game like Caves of Qud, for example, like doing what I'm doing right now is not inherently more meaningful than playing like a loot game, you know? Like there's nothing, you know, it's just a stupid mind thing. But I guess I have a thing when sort of the compulsive loop just becomes too apparent, when a game just is too apparently focused on sort of having that sort of compulsive loop, that it makes me feel icky, I guess. And I probably hate the fact that it works on me. I don't know, that's like my weird thing that I have. But that's just like one of my many hang-ups. Like those games are fine actually, right? They do what they do and they do it very well. And I guess that's my problem with it. That they do what they do very well. And you know, joke's kind of on me. Because, you know, that's like most games, especially sort of in the big budget space, are kind of that. You know? I guess that's also one of the reasons why I don't like too much sort of meta progression in roguelikes. you know? That's why I kind of like the fact that in Caves of Qud, when you die, that it's all gone. And that there's nothing you carry over between runs. Because, you know, I need that. I need that kind of setback. I need the numbers to not go up constantly. I'm such a weirdo. Okay. You know, I guess there's worse things to be weird about, so I'm actually kind of fine with that. So yeah, that's an insight into my weird brain. Don't think anybody was interested in that. Oh yeah, well, someone was. Thank you, Pony. But yeah, I don't know. All right. Okay, cool. Honestly, like, there's also kind of a thing that I was kind of interrogating for myself is if I would have played this much of Caves of Qud if I didn't stream it or didn't record myself playing it. You know, I played some amount of Caves of Qud way back then, before I started making videos about it. But I kind of got really, really into the game once I started making videos about it. You know, that was kind of before streaming. I think when I started it, I don't know, like Twitch was already a thing, I think. It wasn't just in TV at that point, but but I didn't really have the hardware for streaming, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. That might have a role in it. Should be in prime if you hit. Opponent suffers from. Okay, negative status effect. So I think if we get Shank, we should probably get Hobble. So what we're doing is we are dazing because of the we have dazing, we have bloodletter, and we have Hobble. So we can get like 3 negative status effects. So shanking, we could get like a +3 penetration thing. I don't know, might be useful. We might be doing some of that. I usually don't really go for like the full status effect thing with shank and stuff, but make a free it. Oh yeah, right. That's the juke thing. I also never really get for the juking thing. Find it really hard to play or be really interested in playing games when alone. Huh? Yeah, I mean, play is in a lot of ways a social thing, right? It's kind of weird, like I mostly like sort of single player games, actually. But there is this aspect, maybe that's why I enjoy streaming and why I do it without having like a lot of success with it. Like, it's not like I could turn this into my profession or anything at the point that I'm doing it, but I think just sort of this element of interaction gives me a lot, I think. That's why I do it. You know, just having a few folks to talk to while playing. It's kind of fun. It's kind of, I don't know. There's some inherent thing there that I enjoy, and that's why I'm doing it. You know? And I'm pretty happy with where I'm at with sort of, you know, just a nice little community. I have like a few folks that like watching me doing this nonsense, and that makes me happy. And I take a lot of enjoyment out of that. So thank you all for watching my stuff and for hanging out. So Oh. Okay, we have Snapjaw boss. We should be fine. It's you, huh? Admired by villagers of Kashan. Birds and villagers of... Okay. Yeah, let's be friendly with birds. Yay! 215 with birds. No thank you. No you. Alright. Right, dreadroot tubers. We want those Oh, bunch of honey. Nice. Cool. I'll take that. So, so for the sort of immediate future, I'm kind of thinking that, you know, I don't want to fall back into the habit of only playing Caves of Qud for now. Did I kill the Dreadroot Tuber? I killed the Dreadroot Tuber. I'm such a dumbass. I will probably do a thing where I'm gonna do like... I think I'm gonna do... I'm gonna get some regularity in my streaming stuff. Where I will do Monday. I'm probably going to do some kind of... I don't know. Some kind... Oh, I killed another Dreadroot Tuber. Jay, don't be such a dumbass. Where I play kind of... You know, I was... recently kind of into sort of playing System Shock, for example. I'm going to do a thing where I play like a weird old game stuff on Monday. And I'm going to do a roguelike thing on Tuesday. Whatever roguelike that might be. Might be Caves of Qud, might be something else, right? And these are sort of kind of fixed things. So I'm going to play something like System Shock or whatever. Like whatever weird old game I'm going to be into on Monday, and I'm going to play Caves of Qud or another roguelike on Tuesday, and that's going to be such kind of a fixed thing. I think sort of the time slot that I'm always starting around, like, you know, the mornings for me works out kind of nicely. I would probably put that into sort of a Twitch description and stuff like that. And all the other stuff, all the other days when I feel like streaming are gonna be one of the two, whatever I feel like continuing from, you know? Like if I really want to continue playing the game I played on Monday, or if I really want to continue playing the roguelike, that's gonna be that. But I think if I do it that way, I will probably get like a little more variety into sort of the stuff that I'm streaming again. And I kind of want to do that because I feel like always just playing Caves of Qud can start being kind of limiting. So yeah, I've kind of enjoyed sort of my little excursions into System Shock recently. So I kind of want to do more of that. And it's going to be like weird stuff. That's kind of my wheelhouse. What was I doing? What do I want to do? Ah yeah, cooking and gathering, right. So we're gonna get cooking and gathering. Let's get harvestry and butchery. I should have probably gotten a harvestry from Japan. That's what you get when you're always just talking about nonsense and not really focusing on the game that you're playing. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Whatever. We're fine. So how many tubers do we have? We have 8 tubers. That means we can craft 8 self-injectors from that. Can we already tinker some? Yeah, we need a bunch of phasic power systems, but we're going to get a lot of these anyways. So we don't really need to worry about that. At some point we're just going to be able to craft tons of self-injectors. And that's going to be sweet. That's gonna be a sweet, sweet relief. Don't know what I'm talking about. Water skin. Was there anything in that water skin? I don't think so. Flaming bronze. Oh, there's a cell in it. Fidget cell. Awesome. Right. Right. I always forget that destroying the boulders is not that easy. So we're just gonna run around that. Oh yeah, critter, hello. Hey buddy, you wanna come with me? You don't have a choice. Alright. Okay. So, that's Red Rock. Basically done with Red Rock. Again, I'm going to explore the rest of this just to get the Dreadwood tubers, because this time it's actually gonna be super useful. We're just gonna make all the salve injectors, so we can actually use them with abandon. And that's kind of nice. That's actually really good in this game. I need to remind myself to actually use them with abandon. Because, you know, so we don't do the, hey, let's have all the items in our inventory and die with 18 self-injectors. That would be stupid, wouldn't it? All right. Hey, there's another free salve injector. We're just gonna be injecting, folks, like all the salve into my veins. Okay. Still not entirely. Oop, health dropped. Still not entirely sure what that is, like what salve is. I guess it causes your wounds to close. But how it does that, I don't know. Kind of a magic thing, isn't it? I guess nobody in Qud knows how it works. It's kind of the cool thing, you know? Like all that ancient technology that seems like magic to the people. Because it damn near is. Okay. So. Gerslings. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. So at some point later, I'm going to take sort of a break and, you know, do things like cooking. Don't need to work today, so that's good. You know, cook lunch and do stuff like that. And at some point I'm going to come back and keep playing the game, I guess. It's going to be Caves of Qud all day. How about that? I'm going to take a longer break. I'm kind of thinking how I'm going to be doing it. Like whether I just keep the stream rolling or whether I just stop and stream again. I don't know. The artless beauty. Yes, indeed. That's me. No. But yeah, I don't know. All art, no beauty. How about that? But yeah, I guess that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to think about it. I think it's just going to depend on how long the break's going to be. It would be kind of stupid to have the stream be running for an hour without doing anything, you know? Just on sort of the break screen. That would be kind of stupid, so I guess I'm gonna kinda need to think about what I want to make for lunch. and sort of the amount of effort that that's gonna take. We're gonna determine how I'm gonna handle that. Okay. We're just going to take this way. I always don't remember if there are dread roots in the upper levels of Red Rock. Yeah, there are some. There's some dread roots. Alright, good. So that's already... Oh, hello! We have a clone of Shadamush. Okay. I mean, that's good to know. We're gonna... Yeah. So if we ever want to fight Shadamush and get ourselves a ceremonial Vibrocopesh, which is gonna be later. It's gonna be a while till I feel comfortable fighting that guy. Jewel encrusted beater bracelet. Okay. Hey, another beater bracelet. Nice. And some pickles. That Snapjaw was having themselves some pickles. I got really into salt pickles recently for some reason. FYI. You know, salted pickles, like not, no like vinegar brine or like, I don't know, that kind of stuff. Just like in a salt brine. It's great. Someone, my mouse pad is just slipping off my desk. I need to rearrange that stuff. Okay. Yeah. Giving you the deep insights of me. Salt pickles are good, is what I'm saying. Whatever. What am I talking about? Let's continue. Right, pickles. We got a pickle. Like, what do the pickles do actually? What effect do they have? I do kind of like the tile that it has. Plucked from a tree. They live their new lives wading in the brine. Water and thirst-based effect. Okay, so they are sort of the enhanced version of vine wafer sheaths, I guess. Yes, dread rooties. Gimme your tubers. Gimme your tubers. No. That was a bad impression. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm just rambling like a... It's one of these streams again. I am slightly sorry about it. But only slightly. Okay. But what else can you do, you know? When you're down in Red Rock, nothing is interesting. Boskin gloves. I do definitely want these. Yeah, I haven't been really looking for... Oh, hello, Dreadwood Tuber. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Destroy that. We're not really about sustainable farming here. Just harvesting and then just destroying the plant in the hope of getting more of it. That's how you do it. Okay. Oh, there's another stairs down. Interesting. Guess that's just a hatch because there weren't any stairs up, I think. Okay, right. We don't need to explore all of this. Let's go south. Oh, I'm lost. Directly north of Joppa. That's just kind of embarrassing, Frau Schlüsselbein. Kind of like, you know, how the game really does not like the umlaut. So Schlüsselbein is the German word for that bone here. Like the... I don't know what you call it in English. The bone sort of that goes across here. Below your neck. For some reason that has been my naming convention today. I don't know. That's just like a weird off thing that came into my head when I was naming my character. That was not premeditated. Okay. Alright. So, first, let's do this. Gerschneffelin, good. What's eating? Yes, fantastic. Let me just quickly check. Hated by the glow whites. Okay. What did you do to them? For some reason no one remembers. Oh dear. Clavicle. Thank you. Yeah. I actually know that word, but I couldn't think of it right now because why would I be thinking about that stuff? So the direct translation of the German word would be key bone. Like Schlüssel is key. I don't know why it's called that, but yeah, that's our name. It's Lady Clavicle, I guess. Lady Clavicle is kind of awesome, actually. I like that. First character was essentially Mr. Shin. Schienbein is Shin. Jochbein, I don't know what the English word for that is. I don't know. Yes, that is that. Buddy, who likes you, who hates you? Villagers of Yazulab. Yeah, sure, let's do this. Boom. Live and drink. What about you? Hated by the Merchants Guild. I don't think I want that. Okay. Argive. Electrified. You have a laborer secure. I don't know. We're not gonna get any of that stuff, honestly. So let's just get rid of a few things that we don't need. That's always a good thing. Like this stuff, for example. We cannot wear helmets. Bronze battle axe, iron battle axe, flaming bronze short sword. Sure. Definitely want to find a glow sphere at some point, but for now we don't have it. Don't have it. I want a better. I definitely want a better thingamabob, better light source than torches. Right, we have the credits. But we're gonna keep the the torches for the time being. Higher, higher, lower. Sure. Anything else? Electrified is not interesting now. Okay. Yeah, give me some water, I guess. Alright. 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 You know what? Let's eat some apple mats. Here we go. Did we get the Argive quest? No, we did not. Buddy, friend. We did not do the knick-knack stuff? Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's give our grenades, I guess. Alright, weird wire conduit. Right, so we have two historic sites. One is directly north of Golgotha, one is here. I think we're going to do Rustwells first before we go here. Just so that we have the recoiler. Ruins nearby? Sure, investigate. Shana. Ruins in the salt marshes. How interesting. Let's explore that for real quick before we continue to the Rustwells. Doesn't seem to be anything interesting around here, but I guess that's okay. A marked difference in science, light darts about. Okay, at least a few books. My torch burns out. Let's keep using torches. A water skin that hangs around. Horny tree-like plant. We all know what that's all about. Wonder where that string of text came from. Okay. Yeah. Hi, you are a tree. Oh yeah. Are you also a horny tree-like plant? Although, maybe I don't want to know about that too. You are a tree, indeed. Did not actually think about that. I definitely don't. You know, you do you. It seems the mayor's hulking frame. Is that Mike Hagar? When I think about a mayor's hulking frame, I always think about Mike Hagar. Holy Sleetbeard gland. Wow. Why is it holy? Because it has holes in it. Sorry. Okay. A dense curtain. Yeah, sometimes you need a dense curtain. You accept this arrangement? The slot opens. Okay. A shade Hagaba. Bird? No Jasper. Book titles are just like a source of endless amusement in this game. Let's go here. Let's do the Rust Wells. Let's get this over with. Okay. Come on. We're using a head? Yes, we are. All right. I need to keep in mind that we still need shoes. So, kind of keep our eyes open in the loot. Usually they don't. Oh, hello. Ooh. Who are you? Gut spiller. Disliked by worms. The villages of Kabalil. Okay. Increased by 100. Not enough, but a little bit. It's a rate to name your steel cookery. Yeah, sure. Name it based on its qualities. Always like that the most. The dirk of the vile breastplate. Sure. Sure. Let's have it magenta. I like magenta. Alright. Bloodstained scale, normal scar. Oh, always forget that we can't use them. Yeah, the dirk of the vile breastplate. Cool. Sure. All right. Okay, let's try to find the wire strand up here. There we go. There it is. And I guess we're just gonna go down. We're just gonna go down. Don't need to hang around too much. Got bonded to those leeches. Ugh. Ick. Right, dreadroots. Harvest all the dreadroots. Do we have bits? No. We're gonna find, like, at some point we're gonna end up with tons of these bits, so we don't need to worry about that. Once we find a bunch of stuff that we can take apart. Once we find a bunch of scrap, you know. Like there's enough. Fixed spray foam. What is this? Electrified iron mace. No. That's not. Keep that. I don't think we have found the thing yet. the wire strand, right? I don't think so. There it is. Good. Okay, let's go down. Rustwell, 2 strata deep. Here we go. Okay. Jilted lava destroyed the dreadroot. And another one. Oh no. Ah, don't attack the beetle bombs. That's just bad form. Okay. Another dreadroot tuber. Yeah. I'm gonna build so many self-injectors once we get the bits. Da bits. Okay. Oh, 3 more dreadroots. But just 1 more tuber. Wire strand 50. There we go. You know, for the dreadroots it might actually be worth it hanging around. To hang around. Jay, use your gerunds properly. Properly. Language. Oh. The wire strand beneath the dreadroot. More dreadroots. Luckily not too many kudzes down here. That's actually kind of a... No, don't go that way. We're gonna do this, and let's go down. Okay. A painted bronze longsword. Let me take a look. Reshef. Cool. More Reshef is always good. Alright. Kill the dreadroot. Nothing there. Do I have butchering on? Toggled off. No, I want that toggled on. Christ. That was unfortunate. Missed out on a whole bunch of good stuff then. But it's fine. We're gonna get enough butchery stuff. Okay, that's good. That's enough. We don't need to linger around here. Let's do that. Let's do that. We're going to quickly go back to Joppa to get the recoiler. And then we're going to think about what we're going to do next. I'm going to take a quick break to go to the restroom. And yeah. With wire conduit, we did that. We have all the stuff that we need. I'm probably going to make a little stash here again. But yeah, we're going to do that after I come back. So, see you in 2 minutes. Alright, okay. Let's continue. Did not do the break screen properly. Awesome. I just touched my glasses, so I had a nice little fingerprint on it. Very annoying. The riveting tales from the life of Jay. Alright, so let me just quickly check whether a buddy here, Tammy boy, whether you have steel gauntlets. You know what, let's get the steel gauntlets. Still have no shoes, but you know, gonna get like a minus a lot in terms of the... Why don't we have studded leather? Why did I take that off? I'm not sure. So we're gonna use that. I have another self-injector, but that's fine. I don't think we need to buy that. We have how many dreadroot tubers? 22. You know, once we get the bits, we can craft a lot of self-injectors. So don't really need to worry about that. So, what we're gonna do now is go to... Should we do the historic site? You know what, let's do the historic site. This is the initial historic site, Sugarpur. Pour some sugar, I guess. So we're gonna do this. It should be okay. Usually like the initial historic site is alright. Need to be prepared to get out of here if things get weird, but yeah. So we have a fidget cell, which we can power the Joppa recoiler with. Also, there's a lead acid cell in it, so that's good. Can also just use that. Okay. Oh, lots of force fields. Lots of force fields. Oh, jeez, Louise. And we have snapjaw bosses, which is awesome because we might... Yeah, disliked by the Naphtali tribe. Villagers of Kashan, Sugarpur Sorrow folk, disliked by pariahs. Yeah, we might be getting some stuff out of this. We might be getting some reputation out of this, which is good. This is the weird area. I like it. This looks kinda nuts. I am very into it. So, time to murder some snapjaws. Villagers of Akish, Naphtali tribe is now indifferent to me. That will make the jungle a little less annoying. That's very good. I don't know who the Sugarpur Sora folks are. Kashan. Yeah, right. It's these people. So this snapjaw boss was hated and loved by these people. That's very interesting. Okay. Crocossins! We're definitely gonna take those. Anything else? Bloody trash, yeah. That's my nickname in school. Okay. Uh-huh. Were you? Hated by the villagers of Ach. Let's take that reputation, why not? Huh. Can you please... Can we look at this? Is there anything? No. Shrine to Muducht. This is Shrine to Daripur, the Hirschish Terror. Okay. That's cool. This might be an interesting historic site. If we are really lucky, we might get some really good reputation out of this. If we are not, We're getting some kind of reputation out of it, so that's okay. Yeah, let's do a little bit of trash rifling. Oh, Kishan Silo. 3rd historic site. Cool. Score because. Be thy name. Either will be 8,250 equals. Well, that sounds like a great read. Alright, let's go down. Huh? There seems to be Snapjaw Town over here. They don't have equipment. They're not carrying stuff, which is fine. So that means like the Snapjaw shotgunners don't have... Oh yeah, right, that guy has a shotgun though. Yeah, weird artifact. 2? You have 2 shotguns? Pump shotgun. Freezing bronze dagger. We can replace that cell, remove the cell, drop it. We're gonna strap that fidget cell onto our arm just to get that back up. We have 2 shotguns. Holy sleep beard. Oh no. We don't need the shotguns. We can disassemble them. The Sleepbeard gland is a quest item, the Holy Sleepbeard gland. Interesting. I wonder whether that comes into play at some point. Probably never gonna find what that is for, but yeah. Huh. That might be like a quest from a village. I think it probably is. Find a Holy Sleepbeard gland. That's why it's holy. Okay. Well, that's all very promising. Alright, good. Let's keep going. Oh, guard dogs. I'm sorry, doggies. I love you. Okay, antlers. We cannot do that, so that's gonna go into regeneration. Anything here? Short blade. Should probably save up for these things. Yeah. You know what? We're gonna save up some points. Strange tubes. That is probably a metal folding chair. Stairs down. Cool. Oh, stun rod. We're gonna take out the cell. We're gonna disassemble it. Same thing. Remove cell. Disassemble. So let's check out these small trinkets. Chem cells. Just seem to be normal chem cells. Okay, that is fine. You know, we need some cells. At some point we're gonna find so many chem cells that we can just take them apart. The good thing is that taking apart the chem cells will give us exactly the tinkering bits that we need for crafting salve injectors. So, oops. Salve injector. Oh yeah, cells nearby. Right. So we need scrap electronics, phasic power systems, and dreadroot tubers. So we can craft 2 salve injectors. Now it should be possible. Yeah. Boom. Here we go. Feral dog, guard dog. You have an interesting name. Dodo Suvofulu Uhuvup. Hit by roots. What did you do to roots? What did you do to the roots? For repeatedly beating them at dice. Yeah, that's not... Roots really don't like that if you do that. Okay. Roots, bloody roots. Okay. Spiked gauntlets. Nah. Okay. Anything here? Nope. Oh, there was an Arconaut, a fellow Arconaut. I'm gonna be an asshole, and I'm going to murder that fellow Arconaut. Where are you? Oh, more dreadroots. Yeah, sure. Where'd that guy go? I don't know. Whatever. Might be lucky. Okay. Sunrise. That's a good book. Okay. Do we have here? Witchwood Wreath, Iron Battle Axe, Snapjaw Corpse. Okay. Oh yeah, another guy. Disliked by tortoise, hated by robots. Yes, yes. That's what we want. That is exactly what we want. Tortoise is increased by 95. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's just the first robot increase, but we want to be friends with robots as much as we can. All right. Okay. Right. Let's just let the torch burn out completely. I think it does not actually change anything in terms of light radius. Because I did not actually know that because I never used the torches. But yeah. Okay. Choose ingredients. Do we have anything good? For now we don't. And we cannot make recipes just yet, so it's fine. For inhabitants by mortal folk. And asks nothing. It's not the most descriptive book titles. Nothing like the horny trees. Okay. Let's just, disassemble the pump shotguns. Oh, there's another boss. Very good. Ooh, 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 ooh. There's gonna be some steam over there. Or maybe not. I think water does not evaporate as easily anymore. Okay, buddy. Who are you? Hated by mysterious strangers and hated by betas, disliked by pariahs. Ah, that's some good reputation. That's always sort of a... If you find a historic site with lots of Snapjaw bosses, that's always... that is low-key one of the best things that can happen to you. You know? Moduct, okay. Because you should never underestimate the importance that reputation has in this game. Okay, is that a glow sphere? Yes. Thank you. Finally. All right. Oh, look how nice this is. Oh, so good. Okay. All right. Now we can actually get rid of the 5,000 torches that we have. Hyperbole? Never heard of it. Okay. Oh. Get more force fields. Quite interesting. By a bloody force field. No need to swear at me, game. Yeah, we're gonna take that stuff apart later. Pursing the lips as if it... Sure. Bottom and suspended by a sword. The afflictions I've encountered in your what? In your colon? I don't know. Water skin. Empty water skin, why not? Can always use some of these. This another horny run? I don't know. It was about afflictions, so I don't think that was a horny thing. Rather a Okay. You know, it's always the book titles that make a run a horny run, isn't it? So it all depends on what we find, honestly. Okay, buddy, there's another one. Dislike by Dromat merchants and by the Merchants Guild. Repeating them at dice for lighting a beacon fire to warn their enemies. Yeah, really no friend of merchants, which I get. But, yeah. Leather cloak. Do we have anything on the back? Oh, we have a one Banus, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Beater bracelet, sure. Goggles. Disassemble. Okay, let's take a look. The Philosophical Atlas of Sugarpur. What is that? Teachers empty the clips to anyone who reads it. Okay. I guess. I don't think we need that, but sure, why not? Let's get that. It's gonna be worth quite a bit, though. So that's the cool thing. You know, now we know empty the clips, which is... You know, I think I'm gonna go with rifles again. But yeah, here we go. For 20 rounds, the action cost of firing a pistol is reduced from 1,000 to 500, so you can shoot a lot. That's actually kind of nice, you know, you can do like the revolver thing. Okay. With that amazing bit of mimicry, we're gonna go back up again. All right, here we go. That's that. That's our historic site. So what shall we do? You know what we can do? Let's go back to the Rust Wells here, and we're just gonna take a quick detour into the underground. How about that? Well, we do have the Joppa recoiler. We are well equipped for what we... no, not well equipped actually, but for what we are about to do. So yeah, it's not going to be super long, but this might be a good time to do this. Rustation. A rustation. I think I've always pronounced that wrong. And it's like a crustacean, right? Accordingly, okay. Some incomprehensible graffiti. Which makes sense, because it's graffiti. It should be incomprehensible to anybody who's not in on it. Okay. Another rustation. Spark ticks, good. So yeah, what we're gonna do now is mainly just get ourselves ready for battle, essentially. Get good equipment, get good mutations. By that I mean level up our mutations. And yeah. See where this takes us. Okay, that's where we can go down, which is good. A few more dreadroots around. I'm going to take all the dreadroot tubers. It's going to be a while until we can make all the self-injectors, but we're gonna get there. Probably don't need all of these, but it's fun. It's just fun building tons of salve injectors. Okay. A rustacean that has been killed. Always kind of unfortunate because they give us a ton of XP at this point. I mean, it's 300. Doesn't really matter. Whatever. We find enough stuff to murder. Weird artifact. Acid gas grenade. Yeah, let's take that for now. 15 steel arrows. Oh, there's another wire strand here. I think we are as deep as it gets, right? Yeah. For now. From here we can just go into the underground, essentially. Iron longsword, boarskin gloves. We have steel gauntlets, right? Yeah. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. It's that carbide battle axe and raw bear meat. Okay. Yeah, find some carbide stuff. Already. Not the stuff that we want, but it's okay. We're still mostly using... Where's my camp? That's supposed to be nearby. Where's that stupid camp? Oh yeah, way over there. Okay. I wouldn't call that nearby. Okay. What's going on down there? Something's going on. Oh, infiltrators, huh? Yeah. Uh-huh. Templar Squire. This might be a bad idea, actually. Oh well, let's try it. Steel plate mail and steel boots. Ah, you know, that was almost kind of worth it. Steel plate. We're gonna do this for now. Steel shield, we're not gonna use that, but oh. Okay. I think we can drop this. We're gonna go through the plate mail stuff. And we're just going to take the hit on dodge value. That is fine for the time being. Once we get to the later game stuff, we're going to have a lot of DV because of the agility. But for now, I'm going to prioritize AV. DV only really matters when you have a lot of it. So right now, I feel like it's not useful to skimp on... Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. Well... That was a boss group, which I didn't... I was disintegrated by Lilil the Gwixarian, warmonger amongst the true. That was a one-hit kill. Disintegration and a grenade, I think, yeah. That was... No, that was 2 grenades and disintegration. Yeah, well, that went quickly. Jay, you know, I'm gonna give myself a stern talking to right now. I know that at this stage in the game, you see Putus Templar, you do not engage. That's stuff that, you know, I've played 500 hours of this game. I know these things, and I still do them. Okay. All right. What is it? Oh yeah, okay. I think I can probably start taking my break for now. And I'm going to be back later today. So I think I'm going to stop the entire stream. I think that makes more sense. So I'm going to stop the stream right now. I'm going to cook food and do the stuff that you need to do to live. And I'm going to be back in maybe an hour or something like that. And then that's probably going to be too late for a bunch of you folks. But yeah, I don't know. You know, VODs exist and stuff like that. So yeah. So I'm going to do that. And hopefully see you again later. Otherwise, have a good night, have a good day, have a good whatever. Take care. See you soon.